on the last one.
Golden marshmallow. Thamesdy. Fuck!
And now the next.
Well, we did it. We got to the quantum moon, and we learned some stuff too. Let's go check the ship log. Well, I say we got to the quantum moon. We did that before. We got to the quantum moon's 6th location, and we were able to explore it. Ah, there we go. Okay. I met a living nomai named Solanum at the South Pole. The quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. At this location, the quantum moon becomes a reflection of the eye itself. The eye is likely the source of all macroscopic quantum phenomena in the solar system. Solanum wonders what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye. I wonder what would happen too. A nomai named Solanum landed her shuttle at the quantum moon's south pole and prepared to make the rest of the journey on foot. Visitors to the quantum moon always arrive at the south pole for reasons unknown to the nomai. A huge cylindrical structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. I recalled a nomai shuttle from the quantum moon. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. So, I'm guessing what happened is the quantum moon has so much quantumness going on. It's so extremely macroscopic, one might say, that it even starts to warp and dilate time to the point where I was able to meet Solanum before she died on the moon. Because I'm pretty sure that was her body lying on the moon, that I found every time I went there. And, you know, one might say that it's unlikely she is alive today after everything that happened. So that's just the working theory, maybe, you know, who knows. The nomai noticed something strange. Warped objects appeared to arrive at the receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before they departed the White Hole Station. This negative time interval between an object arriving and departing was incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. The nomai were skeptical if their equipment could even measure time at such a small degree. Alright, that was just something I forgot to read from before. But it's cool that I finally got the stupid little "there's more to explore here" thing out of the way. Oh, I also got it for the Sunless City, that's cool. So now I only have that for the Sun Station. Which means maybe it's time to head back to the Sun Station and see what's going on there. The Black Hole Forge is also something I really need to figure out. Raises and lowers the forge. Black Hole Forge District is the highest district in the Hanging City. Nomai named Poke planned to create a new advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge. The nomai crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ashtwin. I'm guessing this will fill itself out when I learn how to use the Black Hole Forge, which is probably not going to be an easy process. Of course, I still need to figure out the Ashtwin project. I need to figure out where all that stuff is stored. I only have 2 unfilled spaces left. And then more to explore at the Sun Station. I have filled out so much of this. That feels really good to know. So, yeah, everything on the Interloper. Everything on Dark Bramble, of course. Giant Steep. Quantum Moon. So, I think I'm just gonna head straight for the Sun Station. Put that on before you forget. Aha. There you are. Let me in, 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 let me in. Whipping through the door again, fancy stuff. You know these are some speedrunner strats right here. Alright, gotta time it right so I don't get punctured. Hooah! Perfect. Oh, not perfect. Never mind. I beefed it. But that's okay. Why don't I open this door while I'm standing here? There we go. Now if I need that later, it's open. Although I may pass away. There's always a chance. You never really know. There we go. Okay, I remember what's going on here. You're gonna say, don't open the emergency doors. And then I'm gonna do it anyways. Because I think it's kinda cool to, honestly. I did not mean to immediately leave like that. Please make it in there. Okay. That's always gotta be a little bit nerve-wracking. But that's just how it is. So, what did we miss here? I don't remember there being any scrolls, unless they're just kind of lying around. A lot of stuff is sort of just thrown around here. But this wall does have a removable scroll, and there are scroll holders everywhere. So that's one thing I can definitely think of it being. Maybe it's like hidden behind something. This doesn't really seem like the kind of game that would do that. But I guess it's possible. Who put their fucking soup in the scroll holder wall? Excuse me, these are for scrolls only. I don't see anything up here. Was there anything up here before? I don't know, it feels weird for this to be, for all this like area up here to be a thing that exists but without anything to do in it. I mean, I guess you can look at stuff, but I don't know, maybe this is just where the Nomai went to avoid getting sunburned when they were working on this thing. And I read all this, right? Yeah, I read all this. What if I remove it? Plop you down. Let's see what else we got going on here. I know you were holding the thingamajig. Yeah, let me just, yeah, sorry about that, guy. Okay. I read this. Yeah, so this is about the sun station failing. Said scroll text, I think. I thought a prompt came up. I think I'm just losing my shit, honestly. Okay, so... And then if we do this, this is the Ash Twin thing, right? So it'll show the... Yeah, this is actually... Okay. I'm going to face my fears for a little bit and look at what's going on in this for a second. I feel like looking at this might be key to figuring out where the Ash Twin stuff is on Ash Twin. There's also an interesting detail here. 2 of these faces are glowing, which I assume one of them is because I have connected to one, and the other one is because the guy on Giant's Deep has connected to one. But then there's a third one. So the only... no, because I was going to say Solanum on the Quantum Moon, but they definitely seemed very much out of the loop. No pun intended, of course. Maybe it was this I neglected to read. Stars reached end of natural life cycle. Now approaching red giant stage. Evacuate Sun Station. Approximate time until Sun Station is destroyed by expanding star. 22 seconds. Okay, I think that was all I was missing. I might be dead. Well, I mean, I kind of wanted to see what it looked like anyways, so let's just watch as it happens. Yep. It's starting to envelop the Sun Station.